What we doing today, bro?
Yeah, man, just want to do a drop fade, wavelength, just make sure you keep my C cups.
What's good, YouTube? I got a very special surprise for you guys by the end of this video, and I'll be announcing it somewhere in this video. A lot of my returners will know, and y'all, I think y'all be excited. But first, I started by combing my client's head to prep it, and we just gonna dive right into it. I'm using my low pros to create a drop like guideline. As you can see, I started at the bottom of his C cup, and then I dropped it behind his head and coming around his cuff. I'm just cleaning them up here. I got a blue FX blade on here, and the blue FX are standard blades. The standard blades to me are one of the best blades ever. You know, just everything about this blue FX blade, if you just set it the right way, I wouldn't say you hit right out the pack, but I always resharpen my blades and modify them so I can ensure that I'm getting the most sharpest, you know, image when I'm using them. As you can see, I'm just staying lightly on his head, but it's shredding. As you can see, imagine if that was a shape up, like it's just shredding. Yeah, I'm just cleaning his neck area up, and I can use these on his neck area because these are not my hitters. I got them where they're hitting, but where they don't bother my client. And this back neck area is very sensitive to most people, and you just want to ensure that you're not cutting anybody or overusing pressure, or, you know, leaving marks on their neck. You know, as you can see, my client is not jumping when I'm using these, so I feel like the best thing to do is, you know, just to ensure that you're using your blade the way you can use them. Whether you strong-handed, heavy-handed, light-handed, just use it to where though it's best for you. You know, a heavy-handed client could not pick up my trimmers because my trimmers are too sharp. It will cut somebody. Okay, so first I started with my guideline. Now I'm just shaving his hair down because he wanted wavelength. For the most part, I use the number 1 here, but most guys can't. They're not able to use a number 1, so you will have to use a 1.5 to get that gradient, that still to keep the waves dark and flowing. As you can see, I'm just shaving, consistently shaving the pattern of his hair. You always want to stay consistent with the pattern of his hair, because if not, you'll leave patches and, you know, just light spots, and you don't want to do that, especially for a waver. A waver will come back if you can lay the waves the correct way. Here I started shaving around his head to get to his crown because I didn't want to just dig in and look for the crown and then create a light spot on his head. As you can see, that's a fine shave, and I'm using my Stylecraft instincts to, you know, knock it down. Here I'm going in my Stylecraft instincts level all the way open. You know, I'm just following my guideline. As I get to the top of this peak right here, this cut, I just use two corners of my blades. I just use the corners of my blades, just the two teeth that's on the left of the blade. And I'm ensuring that I'm creating a rainbow-like guideline. And that's coming together clean. I'm staying consistent, you know, a finger's width. I'm just staying too consistent. As you can see, I'm just staying too consistent with, you know, just making sure that it's going the same way throughout the entire head. As you can see, I'm not above the line, or it's not wiggly, as I should say, it's not wiggly. Here I'm just using the corner because his hair flowed differently, so I don't want to go up too far, and he wanted to drop his fade, so you see me following my guideline. Here I close my level all the way, and I'm just knocking out the line that we put in with the low pros. As you can see, these Stylecrafts are taking the line out. To me, these Stylecrafts are top of the line. I love the way the Stylecrafts cut through hair and bite through hair. You know, I just recommend, if you looking for a fresh pair of clippers, I will go with the Stylecrafts. You know, they just came out with the gold FX ones. You know, you just got a lot of varieties, and I just feel like the newer clippers are everything, you know. Here I'm level halfway, and I'm just going up half of fingers width. We want some transition, we want some blur. We want, you know, just this cut to be dope. So I'm staying consistent on all levels, and you know, just stay consistent. Don't get too carried away. As you get higher and higher, you do want to flick out. You know. Here I skip and you know just started detailing. So instead of me just going straight into it to my neck guard, I just detailed my line up a little bit. Here I'm using my number 1. I didn't use my 0.5 afterwards because I simply wanted to keep his drop fade super close. So my next line will be my number 1, and I'm just going up with fingers width. You know, just staying consistent within the rainbow so we can ensure that we're dropping this fade. My client wanted to drop fade, but he also wanted to keep his C cups. So I'm trying to keep his C cups as dark as possible while I'm trying to create a drop fade and keeping his fade low. I want to keep this fade mid to low. I do not want to be super high with this drop fade because it's a drop fade for a reason. As I get higher and higher, although we shave down with a number 1 close, we're able to go upwards with a number 1 open, as you can see. This cut coming out clean. Clean. As you can see, I had to go up just a little bit higher on the back because when I was shaving downwards, the hair was still bulk. The hair was still at bulk, so my number 1 close couldn't get it. But now I'm opening it. As you can see, I'm just touching up, Here now I'm using my 0.5 and I'm going halfway. You don't gotta close it, you don't gotta have it all the way. You just want to hit at that line, you know. You want to halfway, you just want to soften up the line. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm softening up the line, the guideline that I put in with the number 1 right under with the no guard. So I'm just softening up the line, and I'm just trying to stay consistent. You know, softening up the line so we can take this line out with level all the way closed. As you can see, the line is softening up. It's doing a pretty good job. Softening up, softening up. That's coming together real clean. That's dope. That's dope, yeah. And everything you do is about, everything you know you do is about consistency. You gotta have consistency on all levels. All levels you have to have consistency. As you can see, that this fade coming out pretty clean. That's clean. That's clean. As you can see, I'm staying consistent. You know, I'm just staying consistent, keeping this fade, you know, in the drop with motion. Coming around the C cups, and dropping right in the back of the head. And my client showed me a picture that the specific drop fade that he wanted everything close to the back of his head. So he don't want to see a greater blend than it is on the side, and he want to keep it, you know, as close as possible to the back of the head. And that's most cases with all drop fades, but this specific one, he wanted little to no blend in the back. So I gotta ensure that I'm giving my client everything he want, because if I don't give him everything he want, chances are he might not come back. Chances are he'll leave a bad review. Chances are, you know, that's just one less client that I don't have in my bag anymore. And that came together pretty dope. Here I'm just detailing, level all the way open. Detailing, detailing, detailing. As you can see, this drop fade is coming together clean. It's super clean. Super clean. As you can see, I still have a dark area there, and I cleaned it up. But y'all know how I get this my side, so for the most part, just sit back and relax. I'm here to talk about you guys, how to generate more money, how to keep clients and things in that nature. I can say I have a consistent 200 clients coming to me a month. That's consistent. I just want to throw out a low number on the low end, but I'm humble. You know, I'm humble. I'm still working. I'm still learning everything. The problem is you gotta be consistent, because if you're not consistent, nothing will fall through how you want it to. You know, nothing will fall through how you want it to. I'm slowly picking my name up. I'm slowly building my name up. But like I said, it's like Tom Brady. Tom Brady studied Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning studied Tom Brady. Peyton Mahomes studied who he studied. Lamar studied who he studied. You know, because they all want to be better at their craft. They want to be the best at their craft. You know, like I said, I'm not the best barber, but I study my craft on my liking. I study everything I want to learn and know in the haircut. I study everything. It's film study. You wouldn't get better just by cutting heads and cutting heads and cutting heads. You gotta know why, when, and who you can do certain things on, you know, in that nature. So with that being said, take the time out of your day. To all my up and coming barbers or whatever you doing, study your goals, study your passion, study your work. You want to be the best at anything you do. You want to be the best. Even though you might not be the best, feel like you're the best. My clients make me feel like I'm the best. Although I feel like I'm not the best, my clients make me feel like I'm the best. And that comes with consistency. Consistency is everything. And I'm preaching it so much on this video because another barber in the shop asked me, how do I stay so busy in the shop? How do I stay busy from 9 a.m. to 5:30 consistently, not taking breaks, not, you know, just client after client after client after client? You know, I'd rather work through my days. I could easily take an hour or 30 minutes off to enjoy some lunch or something, but I love cutting. I love my craft. I don't want to have anybody waiting in the shop. I love my craft. So I'm being consistent. That's consistent. Anytime my clients come in the shop, they don't see me eating. I might have a water break every now and again with my clients in my chair or in the vicinity. But for the most part, I'm dialed in to cut hair. I'm dialed in to do what I love. You know, and still to this day, I still watch barber videos. I love changing my blades on my clippers and trimmers. I love trying out new guards. I love trying new clippers. I love trying new, you know, just new clippers. I love cutting new clients. I love everything about the industry. I do. I really do. And I wish I got into it sooner, but it is what it is. I'm here now, and I'm trying to make a name for myself, and I'm going to. That's what I'm destined to do. 2024, I told y'all, will be my year to be great. This is my year to be great, and I want to uplift and bring a lot of people, you know, just upcoming with just any business up. You know, just stay consistent. You gotta ensure that you stand consistent, whether it's with your pricing, whether it's with your work, whether it's with your professionality. You know, stay consistent. That'll take you a long way. Have manners. You know, your professionalism take you long. It'll take you a long way. You know, and that's why I'm here today. You know, I love to post bad cuts on my YouTube and then rock out with a good cut right after. You know, and what I mean by bad is with everybody have their opinions. Everything is opinionated. So you got some people who like them and some people who don't. I post every haircut that I record. Whether it's a bad haircut in your opinion or a good haircut, I'm gonna post it. Because if you think it's a bad haircut, I want to show you my growth. My growth means everything to me. I ain't jump off the porch and just up and was a good barber. No, I haven't. So I'm just here to stay consistent. You know, just stay consistent within myself. You know, I try to give my clients more in value than they give me in dollar. I want them to come and enjoy a spa day, a nice haircut, nice facial service. You know, that's everything. A lot of barbers here are not doing facial. You know, so without further ado, let's lock back in. We super duper turn, so let's lock back in. Let's get it. Okay, so here I'm going in with my hot lather. I already prepped the skin, oil, you know, got all the oils out, alcoholed it, and I'm just trying to stay consistent right here. You know, hot lather will eliminate more oils off the skin, and you know, just so you can get that crispier ash line when it's time for you to use the holding spray. Yeah, I'm holding his head down, you know, just so I can ensure that it's hitting every part of his skin. Yeah, I'm wiping it off, you know, just making sure I get all the, you know, shaving cream up off of it. Now I'm going in with level 5 Tresemme holding spray. This is the best holding spray for me. I love spritz spray, but I'm going with the Tresemme because it dry better, dry quicker, less stickier. Just everything about the Tresemme, it means a lot to me. I finally got that graphite blade that I was telling y'all about on my gold FX1s. Here is the graphite blade. It's a fine tooth. It's not the 2.0. This blade cracks. When I tell you this blade cracks, this blade cracks. I know I spoke a lot about the Blue FX blade, which is a standard blade, but I do not like deep tooth at all. Between the standard blade and this fine tooth blade, I really don't know. I really wouldn't be able to tell y'all guys which one is better in my opinion. I'm very light-handed, but the way these crack, they crack, and I love them. It reminds me of the standard blade, but I can hear hair shredding. Look at that. Look at that. I can hear hair shredding. Gotta go get y'all one. Here I'm using my Beam Team cordless compressor, and I'm using my waterproof enhancements. I got the link to the enhancements posted in the description. If not, if it don't let you click the link, go on my YouTube channel and click on the link in my bio. You will see the link to get the waterproof enhancements. Waterproof are, built for longevity, not to stain the skin, is not to break out the skin, but just to give it that finer look. As you can see, that came together dope. Hitting at his C cups, just cleaning them up. And this drop feed is clean. Here I'm going in with my Barber Magic pencil. I love tan. In most cases, some people use white, and it's just your preference. But I think that the brown spunk out with the skin a lot better. It spoke out with the skin a lot better. Here I'm using the pencil on this side too, and we super duper locked in, as you can see. Here I'm spraying my hair fibers down. These are real hair fibers. If you're using Topic and you're a barber, throw it out now. Throw it out. It's nothing like these real hair fibers that look actually like real hair. As you can see, it's hitting. It's hitting. Give it that better pop, that better crisp. As you can see, I just sprayed it there, and it pops out. Here I'm tracing over the pencil. I'm tracing over, trying to create, it's almost like concealer, after your girl done doing her eyebrows and she throw the concealer on to give her that sharp image. That's basically what we doing to the hairline, but I use the Barber Magic pencil, not concealer, of course. So you can pretty much get them off Amazon, or your local supply guy, or just your beauty supply store if they have the right one. You want to use a Barber Magic pencil. And as you can see, this cut came together. This cut came together. This cut is fire. This cut is super dope. And that's how you get a sharp image. This is the sharpest my client has ever looked. Ever. And as you can see, I'm blending the pencil in the right way.
Boy, Cutter Count, how you feel about it?
Oh, good. Expected though, man.
Expected.
Come on, man. Every time, man. That's why I keep making my going. Appreciate you, man.
That's Thank y'all for tuning in. We got guys coming in the shop looking like this, but as barbers, it's our job to transform them and get them icy. Super duper icy. This drop fade is one of the best drop fades I've ever did, in my opinion. So, it'd be nice if you can drop a follow, subscribe. My Instagram is down there for you guys to follow. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn them bells notifications on. Like, comment, and it means a lot. Thank y'all.